beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your monthly reading for Twin Flames. It's for October 2022. We're currently in your season, and this season brings balance with that mix from Venus, okay? Now, Venus is currently in the sign of Leo, and that's until the 18th of October, and it switches to Virgo energy from then on, right until the 11th of November. So this is a very important transition period when it comes to love in general, but it brings rebalance and restructure to existing connections. So twin flame connections. It is a time for making way for equality and compromise, and it also gives twin flames a time to focus on values in the relationship. Wow, quite explosive energy here. I gotta go get that card. But it also gives an opportunity for sorry, they want me to go one more. Before I even get that card, they want me to go one more. I'll pick that one up now in a moment. It gives an opportunity for both parties to really focus on the things that need work in the connection, the things that are necessary for personal growth. So both of you may be coming together to figure out the journey so far, and also look at the shadow work that you've been doing. Now, this reading is currently for people who are in separation from their twin. We've got the Sun card. I'm just going to go get that card. One moment, please. We got the Hangman there as well. So this reading is for people who are in separation from their twin, but it's all about the actions that will occur in the month of October. Now, from the 4th of October, which is already just passed, but you will feel the influence of that transition. Venus opposes Jupiter, which can see twins reaching out with playful energy, wanting to have fun, decadence, and rekindle passions. It's a reminder as well during this period that actions must speak louder than words, because we can feel very romantic in this energy, very dreamy, romanticized even. So we sometimes during this period, we throw caution to the wind and we connect to our twins when they sort of reach out before even processing or really identifying obstacles or patterns and trying to move past them for new growth rather than getting stuck in a cycle. So, you know, watch out for actions speaking louder than words during this period, only because of the transitions of balancing things out. Now, you got the Empress, we got the 5 of Cups, and the Fool card. So the first pile is your pile, my beautiful Librans. Second pile is your person's. And the third pile is your unified energy, how things are going to work out for you in the month of October. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What are they meant to be aware of? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay, I'm going to go one more because I see where they're going with this. 6 of Cups, yeah. This person's going to reach out of the blue, but I feel it's more towards the end of October, okay? So, because they're in a 4 of Swords kind of mood right now, which means they're in a solitary energy, they're meditating, they're thinking about things. The World card, I feel like this person thinks that perhaps you're done with them. This person, I feel like they may even message you and tell you about some sort of vacation or travel or holiday that they're booking or planning or that they're on at the moment. Because I feel like this person's taking a step back. But towards the end of the month, they're definitely moving forward. They want to reunite, okay? So let us get to your energy. This is your protagonist energy. You've been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of personal growth. And during this period, it can throw up some fears regarding love, relationships, and things in general. Now, your houses that are activated during this period, of course, are your first house of identity, how you feel about yourself. That's that Empress card coming out right there. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. There's you sort of revitalizing your spirits, knowing your worth, building healthy boundaries, connecting to better diets, healthier patterns and things like that, routines, nourishing yourself, body, mind, and soul, okay? A lot of you are starting to recognize your potential for finding new love, even though you didn't want to, but I feel like you are a mature part of this connection. So whether that's in age or in spiritual maturity, I feel like you are the one who is more spiritually evolved than your twin. And I feel with the moon card, I feel like a lot of questions have been thrown up in this twin flame connection about settling down and independence, because we've got the dog and the wolf there, and they're having like a face off, and it's like the dog represents domesticity and the wolf represents independent spirit and being, you know, finding a pathway to what they feel drawn to. Intuitively, you and this person have got a psychic bond. You know that. Now, twin flames, please make sure you're in a twin flame connection and not a false flame. They are very similar. If your person is abusive, mentally, emotionally, manipulative, narcissistic, that is not a twin flame connection. I want you to be aware of that, okay? A lot of people in the comments box below are telling me horrific stories about situations, and I'm like, that is not twin flame. No way. So I just want you to be aware. Please look it up online. At grassroots, twin flames are two people who know intrinsically that they've met the one. There is passion, there is love, there is a deep connection, a deep bond, an otherworldliness about the connection where you feel connected without even words. Okay. Also, there is this longingness, both of you drawn to each other. There is a yearning. You can't stop thinking about each other, but there has to be a separation period between twin flames because they're both meant to spiritually evolve separately and then come back together. There's a chaser, a runner, and a separation period, all in the mix. It's a very difficult journey to take, and I feel sometimes society has sort of romanticize this type of relationship because twins, it's almost like being part of the same energy. You always feel like there's something outside yourself. You're connected to another person and they complete you. But it's important to remember you are complete all by yourself. You don't need your twin, but you want to be with your twin because it is an energetic exchange. You're magnetic. You come together. But remember, two magnets identical in polarities, they attract, they push and pull. They never quite meet. They never quite get there. There's always something in the way, and it's like you and your twin. There's something, a pattern or a blockage that prevents you both from connecting in the way that you hoped for, and both parties need to spiritually evolve and change the frequencies in order to come together for a match. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange, okay? Now, the twin flame journey, very painful experience, but it is a very transformative relationship. It actually brings positive personal growth. Okay, so we learn difficult lessons when we're with our twin, and we tend to kind of like blame our twin, but our twin is meant to be the catalyst for change. So when you meet your twin, it's like them showing a mirror up to you of all the things that you need to heal that are being triggered within the relationship, and vice versa. And the one who's more spiritually evolved is the chaser. They're willing to open themselves up to that level of vulnerability, do the shadow work. You've got the card, the moon card, which is all about the shadow work. You are willing to open yourself up to this. You're willing to overcome your fears. Some of you may still be fantasizing about the woulda, coulda, shouldas about this connection, but ultimately I see you valuing yourself and you putting yourself first. When the chaser puts themselves first, the runner stops running. They actually stop and have a moment to contemplate the connection, okay? That saying, a watched pot never boils? Well, it's the same with the twin flame connection. If the chaser keeps on chasing, the runner is going to keep running, okay? Think about those magnets. The magnet's going to keep going. It's going to keep doing that all the time. But as soon as this magnet stops and starts focusing and changing the frequency over here, then this one actually starts to be drawn back to the magnet, the twin flame, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. Now, the runner is the one who, they look in the mirror and they see all the things that need to be reflected on, processed, and, identified as trigger points to be healed, and they are not willing to do the work. They get scared. They feel overwhelmed by their emotions, and they deny their feelings, or they avoid their feelings, and they disconnect from the connection. You're not imagining it, my beautiful Librans. There is love in a twin flame connection. You feel it. Okay, but it's thrown up a lot of fear here with this moon card, and a lot of mystery. So you may have a lot of questions like, why is this a difficult journey? Why can it just not be easy? Because twin flames tend to have come to this lifetime with a mission. So you may feel like you have a calling, my beautiful Librans. Whatever that calling is, the twin flame connection will be a little bit of a distraction. So you're meant to be separated for a period of time to focus on that mission and on yourself. And then what is meant for you will never pass you by. So you will be divinely orchestrated back to meet your twin when the time is right. So I always say, never wait for your twin, or never wait for anybody. Time does not wait for anybody. Why should you? So it's important to remember, get busy living, and then things will work out when they're meant to in divine timing. Now the moon card is a card of uncertainty. Okay, so right now you may be feeling a little bit uncertain about this connection. You're not sure really where it's going. You find it mysterious. I feel part of you is like, I don't understand this person. And you're trying to understand the whys, the what ifs, the hows, the whens of this whole connection. And I feel like you have messaged this person. Six of Wands tells me that you've tried to influence this situation by showing this person your love. You've offered them everything you have. You've nurtured this person. You've messaged them. You've told them how you felt. And it's almost like it fell on deaf ears. Well, it didn't, because it actually has given this person a lot of things to think about, okay? But I feel in your person's energy, when you first met, perhaps this person was closing out a cycle with somebody else, or they had a karmic before they met you. There's definitely an energy here of this person letting go of something that they've been holding on to for a long time. And I will get to their energy in a moment, but in the meantime, I see you putting yourself first. I mean, with the Empress card, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy, but some of you may have a child with your twin. But this energy is about you re-examining your priorities and putting your own needs first. A lot of you in the separation period may have felt a little bit more creative than usual. You may have been connecting to hobbies that you hadn't done for a while and rediscovering yourself, but also embracing new energy, because I see that Fool card for you as well. So with the Empress card, I get this energy of you having infinite possibilities to attract another suitor should you want to, but I feel deep down you are wanting to connect with this person. The Six of Wands is all about, I just get this energy of you just want this person to see you, to really see you, to see how much love you have for them, you're not egotistical, my beautiful Librans. I'm not picking up an ego energy with this card, but I feel you just want them to see you in all your glory, how attractive or handsome you are, what you have to offer. And I feel like you're moving past that energy. That's definitely something you wanted them to see at some point, but now you're focusing on those things for yourself. And I feel part of you did a lot of caring for this person, okay? They normally call it mothering, okay? And just because I got the Empress card doesn't mean, if you're a masculine energy right now watching this reading, it can mean that you nurtured this person, you gave a lot of care to this person. It's almost like you helped this person along. I feel like this person may have been going through some sort of trouble, or you helped them in a way. It's almost like, how can I put that? Sometimes this person comes towards you when they have an SOS, like they need help, or they need fixing something, or something's not going well in their world, and they reach out to you. I would watch out for that energy, okay? Put that energy on you, because you'll perpetuate a cycle or a pattern that is in this twin flame connection until you learn the lesson that your love and care and devotion, whilst it's wonderful, okay, this person needs to stand on their own 2 feet in order to work out where they're at, find their grounding, and come back to you in the right energy, okay? If we're always helping someone and fixing things up for them, you know, they get comfortable, they'll take. You're an overgiver is what they're showing me in this energy. So be mindful of that, my beautiful Librans. Also with this energy, I feel self-love is important, okay? We can never exchange cups of love with another person unless we have love for ourselves first. It's so important, okay? I feel like I just get this energy of you creating some sort of new life for yourself, my beautiful Librans. Some of you may be thinking about restructuring your job, the way that you work, or where you live. I definitely see this new energy you embracing, because I feel there was part of you, there's an energy here of, is time running out? Am I getting too old? There's an energy here of things moving along, and you may be a little bit worried about age in this twin flame connection. So perhaps your person is a little bit younger than you. I just want to say age is but a number, okay? Love is love. Love transcends boundaries, barriers, you know, whether they're language barriers, culture barriers, whatever it is, blockages. Love saves the day. Love will overcome the obstacles. So I just want you to be aware of that. Plus we've got the Fool card here, so I feel like you're going to feel really revitalized. There's this playful spirit about you that you're embracing. I feel part of you in this twin flame connection has always had to be the mature one, and I feel like it may have even felt a little bit like you're always the one feeling a little bit more responsible. You're always the one who perhaps had to arrange going out or the details of where you went and things like that. But I feel with this Fool card here, I feel that there's a lot more playful spirit. Also, I get this energy of your twin. When they message you about something, they're actually going to mention something about how attractive they find you, and something about not guessing your age. There's something here about not guessing something. And I'm picking up as I'm not really sure what this is. I'll always be honest and say I can't quite grasp the energy that they're giving me right now. If you could give me an image or something to go with that feeling, please. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, there's something about guessing. I'm not really sure what that is. So, I mean, if the energy comes up again and it comes with an image or something, then I'll address it. But right now, there's something coming through that I can't quite pinpoint, so I'll have to leave that there, but I'll move on. 6 of Wands. Now, the 6 of Wands is about success. So I feel like you are focusing on your own accomplishments. You're building your confidence. Also, you're building better boundaries, healthier boundaries. And I feel like your self-care routines that you've been sort of implementing are actually going to prevent you from a dangling carrot, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like this person is dangling carrots on purpose or anything like that. Twin flames don't really do that, but I feel like there's some blockage here. This person's not committing 100% to something, to this for a reason. I feel like they're overcome. I mean, these 2 cards here are telling me something was over when they met you. Either it's a relationship that was ending or something was ending when they first met you and they did not want to commit straight away. I'm getting this energy of them grieving a loss and overcoming some difficulty, some heartbreak, okay? And this came up briefly in the Sagittarian reading, I think. It was like, hurt people hurt people. Now, I don't like that sentence, okay? It tends to be, sometimes it gives people an excuse to act out, and I don't like that at all. I'm not here to judge anyone, and I'm not here to take any sides, but I'm getting this energy of this person genuinely being hurt by something in their life that they're processing and letting go of in order to open up and let love in, because this person's pretty closed. It's almost like with the World card, it's like, no, I'm good all by myself. I'm complete by myself. The 5 of Cups is like they regret abandoning the connection, but they're feeling like they want to be alone right now. They need time to think. The 4 of Swords is like to try and quieten their mind, to find clarity. This is a sort of a break that they need to take care of themselves. So some of them may actually message you and say that they're booking a vacation or they're traveling, or they may actually message you from that vacation or that holiday and let you know that they're having a break right now, because I feel like this person does want to connect with you. Okay, I'm getting this energy. They do want to connect with you. The 6 of Wands, I feel like you did message this person And this is a card also of having a bit of a glow up in life. I feel like success is coming to you later on. I feel like you are doing really well. I feel like things are going your way. And I feel some of you are even like perhaps stepping into the spotlight in your career, or some of you may be setting up your own business. You're having a real glow up energy. There's a real powerful energy about you where things are going really well. And I feel like you're starting to focus on your own energy. I'm going to pull a card on that Six of Wands and the Empress just to clarify, because I feel right now, if you've got children, I feel definitely your focus is on your children, and I feel like you have been doing some shadow work. The Chariot card. So again, this is coming up for all twin flame connections. The Chariot card, which means being on the journey of the twin flame journey, and sort of looking at your commitment, your dedication to the twin flame journey, that it is unwavered, that you've always known that this person is your twin, but you want to overcome the obstacles. Also, I feel there's an energy here of you trying not to focus on your twin because you're giving too much energy to it. You want to move on from that. You want to overcome the obstacle. You want to overcome the challenge. And I feel part of you wants to just, you're motivated to move away or run away from this connection because you tried everything you could. You gave your love, your care, your dedication, your devotion to this person. But the Chariot card is like conflicting energies. It's like, which direction do I go in? Do I stay? Do I go? What energy should I influence this relationship with at this moment in time? We got the Justice card. I mean, Justice card is you, my beautiful Librans. This is a Libra card, but it's also about making adjustments in your life to focus on you and try to, be fair and find balance. Also, you may be hoping for the law of karma to sort of visit this connection. I feel like some really good karma coming your way, but I feel like the decisions you make, because these are two decision cards, I mean, these are three decision cards, really, okay? Should I stay? Should I go? What is the best course of action? What decisions should I make? Because this is an indication that a decision needs to be made. And the Two of Swords is like, things are at a stalemate. So how can I use my intuition? And you've got the Moon card as your overarching energy. How can I use my intuition to navigate this circumstance? How will I know if I should truly walk away or whether I should, be with this person? With the Justice card, I feel like you want the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. But I mean, who doesn't? Sometimes we can ask a person many, many times, why did you leave? Why didn't you tell me that thing? And they can genuinely be like, you know what? I don't know. I got scared. And that sometimes we got to take that answer. And, it may not be enough, but we have to be okay with the answer that we receive. Because at the end of the day, we have to get clear on how we feel about things and not allow another person's actions to affect how we feel. Now, that is so hard to do. I mean, I'm working on my spirituality every day, and, I haven't got there yet. I got to be honest. I'm human. Sometimes other people's energy definitely influences my energy. We absorb energy. So I feel like you're trying to find the right course of action. You want an honest, open conversation, but the Two of Swords says you're undecided as to whether you should move forward with this, because this is a card of uncertainty, which we picked up there with that Moon card, and it's like you're considering your options, and the perfect answer for your highest good comes from within. So I feel like you're trying to also remain in a peaceful state of mind to really work out how you feel about this person still. Do they have any push and pull with you anymore? Is there still a connection? I feel like this person's going to surprise you. I mean, they've got the Page of Wands as an outcome and a Six of Cups. So messaging you, being bold, and wanting to reunite. Whereas you've got the Fool card, which is like taking a leap of faith, maybe even opening yourself up to a new journey, because the Three of Swords indicates it's been difficult to take that leap of faith in this connection, because how can you trust someone who abandoned a connection? How can you trust whether this is not going to happen again? So I feel there's a lot of questions that you're trying to deal with in this present moment in October. Don't burn your beautiful brain out, my beautiful Librans. Your intuition will guide you. And also remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. So allow that to wash over you and breathe, okay? Because sometimes in the twin flame separation, we can get really overwhelmed by those feelings of loss, sadness, disconnect from our twin, especially when we know we've met our twin and we love. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that. Now, your person is in the World card energy. Now, the World card can indicate, totality. It can indicate completeness, like they're fulfilled. It's almost like this person feels like they're very independent, and they feel that they have a goal, is what I'm getting. They have a goal in mind, and I feel like it's ambitious is the energy that's coming through. But the World card is also giving me this energy right now that they are starting to understand on a deeper level their role in the twin flame connection, and things are starting to slot into place and find balance, okay? Especially since we've got the victory read there. I mean, these two cards literally mean breakthrough, victory, accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. And I feel with this, I mean, we've got Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius energy here, but it's about all the elements coming into balance. And I feel that's what's happening with this person, okay? They're coming into balance. They're changing their perspective on twin flame connections. They know that there's something other with you. And with the World, I mean, I do get this sense that they're traveling, or they will be implementing some sort of travel. I mean, they could even be relocating, but I just get this energy of them on the move, not because they're a runner, but because I feel like there's some major shifts, major lifestyle changes happening in this person's life, okay? I feel like, yeah, they're experiencing a lot of losses right now, and I feel like they're starting to look at where they've got it good. Now, the Five of Cups is all about regret. So I feel like this person does have a lot of regret. They have some grief. I'm going to pull a card and see what's going on here, because this is a card of abandonment issue. This in the Five of Pentacles, it connects to feeling abandoned. So either this person had a relationship that ended just before they met you, or they had an experience regarding love. It doesn't always have to be with another person. It can be that they witnessed in childhood a separation or a divorce, or they were, they felt something was missing. This person, they've witnessed something or experienced something on a level that has now influenced the way they operate in love going forward. Now, they've given me this energy again about guessing something, and in the water, they're showing me something. Oh, okay. They're showing me this. They're showing me three wavy lines at first, but now there's other things coming to the fore. Let me just see what that is. Okay. I almost want to say they're those ESP cards, Zener cards. I think they were Zener cards. Zener cards were, I think they were created by someone called Carl Zener in the 1930s, I think. And they were extrasensory perception cards to guess. So either it's like that you and this person have a psychic bond, or perhaps you just bought some Zener cards, or your person is sending you a gift of Zener cards, or they gave you a gift of Zener cards, or perhaps there's some sort of because you know what it's making me think of, and this is not in the water. They're showing me the cards in the water right now, but what it's making me think of is, like in Ghostbusters, this is me thinking, there's a scene where Bill Murray, the actor Bill Murray, he's doing like a test. He's using those Zener cards and like testing someone's ability. It's like an unfair test in that particular film. That's what I'm feeling here. So I feel perhaps you may be feeling this person is testing you in some way because they've experienced a loss. Now, I'm not sure how that's relevant or why, so please take that as it resonates. It may resonate with you because you may have just seen the Ghostbusters movie in that scene, or maybe Zener cards are important, or maybe you're going to walk down the street and look into a shop window and see Zener cards. So please take it as it resonates. It is connected to your twin flame connection. It may be a symbol that you see just before your person reaches out. Or maybe it is something that you and your twin did as a psychic test to see if you're connected. So I don't know why that's coming up. It rarely comes up, but that's what they're showing me right now. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. My guides are just giving me that sometimes when we experience an abandonment in our life, we test people around us to see if we can trust them, and we push them away. Okay, sometimes we do it subconsciously, sometimes we do it consciously. So I get this sense that this person has experienced some level of abandonment in their life, and they have been influenced by that and pushed you away. And the energy I'm getting from this is they regret that. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card on that for you. One moment, please. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding this Five of Cups? What is their twin feeling with this regret card? Nine of Pentacles, Independence. Nine of Swords, double nine. Okay, so this person, it's like they feel I'm good all by myself, but late at night they realize they're making the wrong decision. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety. It's also about you know, limits, paralysis. They've hit a, they're afraid. The Nine of Swords is all about fear. It's like the mind is trapped in fear because they've experienced difficulty in their life. They've had to be strong and stand on their own 2 feet. But I mean, we all had to do that, right? But I feel this person, we cannot judge another person's journey by our own journey, because some people, they do not allow the past to influence their present. They're really good at sort of saying, I'm not allowing it to govern me. And other people, they can get lost in that. They find it's difficult to get out of that. I feel this person, they have had to operate alone for a long time. I feel like they had a lot of responsibility even when they were a child. They may, even if they've got siblings, I feel like they had to be the one to look after people, things like that. And I feel this Nine of Swords, this person is trapped in this idea that they're good all by themselves, even though deep down late at night when they're lying in bed and they're with their thoughts, because I feel this person does a lot of, this person keeps themselves busy so that they do not connect to their mind. And they're, in order to spiritually grow right now, because October is a big month for this person to spiritually grow, they're allowing themselves the opportunity to connect to their mind and really think about things, really sit with things, really process things. And they haven't allowed themselves to do that for a while, okay? I feel like this person did a lot of focusing on their career, building a life of luxury, and they're being very disciplined, very self-reliant, very disciplined with their time, with their energy, sort of like, nope, not going to focus on love. And they regret this. This is a month where this person regrets. I feel like this is something that they've been mulling over in their mind, but they're really sitting with that right now. Also, the Four of Swords, as I said, is a card of meditation. It's a card of really thinking. I feel like this person is getting closure on the thing or the baggage that has been weighing this person down. They're in a period of reflection right now. They're in a solitary energy, so they're not with anybody else. But I feel like they are looking at loss, really contemplating the loss, the separation in this twin flame connection as well. And I feel they're closing cycles that have prevented them from seeing the growth, the positive aspects of love that you offer in the twin flame connection, because they've been so focused on the idea of loss or what if they get rejected. They've been so focused on that they've not seen the good stuff in front of them. They've allowed their fears to get in their way. I'm just going to pull a card on what was the blockage in this connection. Why was the separation occurring in this twin flame connection? Ace of Wands. Passion, maybe things got off to a very hot and heavy start. Need to build a solid foundation. This is only in the budding stages still. This connection is what they're showing me. There is still a spark between you both. Also, it's about letting go and allowing the relationship to unfold as it's meant to. The Ace of Wands is like there is a lot of potential to transform in this connection. The reason why you and this person were separated is because you were meant to transform separately, to connect to your dreams, to imagine something greater for yourselves. The Death card. As I said, you're meant to transform. The Death card is all about change, transforming your life. It's about releasing old patterns to become something new, to embrace a better way of living. So I feel like the separation for you two, this energy that I'm picking up, was to transform your lives separately and then come back into union when the frequencies have changed and you have a better grounding and a solid foundation after going through the soul, the shadow work. That doesn't help you, my beautiful Librans. It is a very difficult journey to take, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. Now, the outcome energy, we have this is your energy right here. We have the Hangman, so waiting. Now, I don't feel like you're waiting for this person. I feel like this is a card of I feel two energies from this card. One is I feel like you've done a lot of sacrificing for this union already. I also feel like this is about, releasing and surrendering. Now, surrendering is not giving up. Surrendering is allowing the universe to step in and do its magic when the time is right. So I feel a lot of you with this card is you're looking at old ways of doing things and releasing those restrictions. Anything that's been holding you back from this connection, including the connection, I feel like you're releasing it to embrace change. Some of you may have been feeling a little bit lost, and you may have moments of feeling a little bit of a loss of direction in the month of October, but I feel like you do find clarity, and I feel like you do take a leap of faith and open yourself up to this new playful sort of free energy. I feel like the other energy I'm getting from this is that when this person reaches out, because they got the Page of Wands, which means they're going to message you. Pages bring news. So I feel like this person is going to message and you're going to hold off from messaging this person back straight away. A lot of twin flames have got this energy, actually. So I feel collectively things are starting to merge. That happens around about this period, especially as we move up to the end of October. We got the Fool card for you as well. So that is about that wonderful, playful, youthful spirit, that fun, remembering to have fun when it comes to love. And when we get bogged down by the weight of a twin flame connection, sometimes we can lose our way. So the Fool card is about taking that leap of faith, opening yourself up, taking a chance. Now, they're indicating here that, as you can see, there's a buttercup in this figure's hand. She's got a small buttercup. So it's like you've had a taste of a twin flame connection, what it could be, and you feel like it's risky. You may feel like it's not on solid ground. You may feel like you're taking a chance on taking the twin flame journey with your person. But as you can see, there's an even brighter buttercup there. Buttercups, they always connect to happiness, the sun, positive energy, and, I mean, this isn't a buttercup, but it's kind of similar. It's like a yellow flower. I just get this energy of you feeling that there needs to be a radical, drastic change in this twin flame connection before you decide to reconnect to it. Because right now, I feel like you're focusing on yourself and you're doing the work for yourself. Because I feel deep down, you feel it's too risky to get involved in this connection again because you've been hurt. You found it very difficult. It's been a real test of faith. And I feel like if this person is testing you because of their own insecurities, this person hasn't spiritually evolved to the place you need them to be at to be in a relationship. And I definitely feel like the energy I'm getting from this card, I do feel like you have been tested and it's been a difficult, very difficult time for you. Moments of despair, sorrow, sadness. And I feel if you decide to open up and have a conversation with this person, I feel like you will talk about the pain, the wounds that you've experienced in this connection. But as you can see, there's a rose forming around the arrows. So it's like you're turning pain to gain. You're blossoming because of it. You're going through a major period of personal growth. And whilst I don't feel like you want to truly walk away from your twin, there's part of you that wonders, should you, and take a new path to find love elsewhere. So let me just pull a card for you regarding that. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans regarding their outcome energy? Ten of Pentacles, you're looking for security, the happy ever after. You're looking for someone to invest fully in a connection. Excuse me. Maybe even marriage. Ace of Wands, Death card. Again, same energy. You know that something needs to transform. You're not just looking for passion, whilst it's wonderful and chemistry is wonderful. You're not just looking for that. You know that things need to change, and you're looking for security as well. You want it all. And you can have it all, my beautiful Librans. So I feel you're changing the way that you look at this connection. And you're wondering, is it just chemistry? Is it just a chemistry lesson you and this person have been going through? But I do feel like this person has love for you. They want to reunite. I'll find out in a moment how they feel about you. But you, the way I see this energy and the way I'm feeling it, something needs to change, because you are not willing to get back into the same old pattern. Same old, same old. You're not willing to go there. You're closing that now, and I feel like you're moving on, and you're valuing yourself to the point where you deserve something better. Okay, now your person's energy, they got the sun. So they're having a major awakening. They're seeing the truth. They're seeing the light. And they are finding that level of awareness about the twin flame connection so that they can personally grow. Okay, as you can see, that flower sort of burst out of the head. So it's like they've suddenly realized that they've been going through a major personal growth period, and they can see. Okay, they're leaving confusion behind. They're looking to the future with optimism. And I feel like they're going to be really positive. I would be mindful. I'm going to pull a card on it. This period kind of lends itself to twins reaching out like nothing ever happened. Like, yeah, let's just all have fun, go out, reconnect, reunite, and all of those things. And that's wonderful if you're willing to leave that other stuff behind. But remember, if we're just putting plasters over things, the cracks are still there. So things need to be processed. Open conversation is necessary. Can you please clarify that Sun card? Whoa. Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Now we've got strong Leo. We've got some Pisces energy. We've also got Cancerian energy, Libra, Taurus energy going on there as well. Some Aries and a little bit of water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So your person could have placements in those areas. Doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but they may have strong placements in those areas. Four of Cups. They're a little bit worried that I feel like this person expected you to keep messaging or to keep showing them energy. And I feel like this person's worried that perhaps you're going to think about reconnecting with someone new. Or because the Four of Cups is like, I keep getting this energy that your person did not see what they had when they had it, because they were so focused on the thing that they lost, or the experience in love that they had that left them feeling lost or abandoned or unloved. So I feel like this person's becoming aware of what a gift you are. Because I get this energy, and I hate talking about people like this, but I'm just getting this energy of this person describing you as the full package. I hate saying things like that, but that's what I'm getting coming through, so I have to give you what they're giving me. Also, they're showing me a golden butterfly right now in the water. It is metal. It's so this could be something that is on a piece of jewelry. It could be something you find in the street. It could be something like it could even be like a statue or something, a golden butterfly, but it's made of metal. Okay, I'm not sure if it's gold. It could be bronze, but it looks like bright goldy type. That's what I'm seeing in the water. So I mean, this could even be something that this person gifts you or sends you a picture of when they reach out, and you're like, wow, that was the picture that came up in the reading, so that means the reading was for you. It's your guides giving you signs and omens for you to be aware of. Okay, now the Queen of Wands also is a card of magnetism, sensuality, passion. I feel like your person, they're becoming aware that passion is not sustainable. That they're looking for something other. They're looking for something more sustainable, something real. So passion, quick fixes, they're wonderful, but this person's looking for something deeper. And I really feel like this person's closing the past down, and they're building their confidence to look for a committed relationship. We got the Page of Wands here, so this person's definitely curious about you. I get this energy of this person messaging you. I feel like this person's like, when they message you, they're definitely traveling, or they're going to tell you about a travel plan. And they may even throw out a really wacky, bold idea like, hey, why don't you come with me? Or wish you were here right now. They're just going to throw something out like that. Okay, so watch out for that message. But the Page of Wands, this indicates this person will take the initiative to try and spark up a conversation with you. And I feel like this person is going to be like, it's almost like a very friendly message, friendly, warm message. But they're going to sort of make you aware that they've been thinking about you and they can't stop thinking about you. Okay, the Six of Wands, sorry, let me get it straight. The Page of Wands and the Six of Cups is this person's going to tell you about how they think about you all the time, how they cannot stop. They long to be in your arms. They keep being very nostalgic about the time that you were together, wherever you met, whether it's you worked together or you met each other on a dating website, or however you came to have knowledge of each other. This person is going to tell you or remind you of a memory. And I feel with the Six of Cups, this person, there's something from this person's childhood that has definitely influenced the way that they operate in love. I just keep picking up on this. This person's reflecting on that. And they may even talk about it when they get a bit deeper with you, but I'm just getting this energy that this person is wanting a happy family environment. So the Six of Cups is also a card wanting to reunite. My guides wouldn't let me put it down. They said they want to reunite. So there's definitely this energy that this person genuinely wants to know what you're up to. They want to reunite with you. I feel like they do want to tell you how they feel. I feel like they're going through a major awakening. They're closing cycles in their world where they were always the sort of person who looks at what they lost rather than what they have. You know, they're always looking in the wrong direction is what I get. I'm going to take 3 more cards, all in the upright, before I close this reading. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? And the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it's all about divine timing, but Ace of Pentacles is your card. So Libra, I feel like some of you may be focusing on work or money. Some of you may even be trying to get a new job or changing things in your world. But most importantly, this card is you recognizing that you are a gift. Some of you may be trying to focus on perhaps finding a new love or something that is more committed, someone who invests in a relationship right from the beginning, so you're not standing there questioning all the time. But I feel like you're recognizing what you have to offer when it comes to love, and you offer a lot. You are lovable, you're kind, you have a beautiful heart, and you're attractive, both inside and out, and you are a catch. So important you realize that. King of Cups, this person is sort of opening themselves up to a deeper level of empathy, compassion. This is your person's card. They have love for you. King of Cups is someone who loves, someone who's very charismatic but wants to support the union. This person, I feel like intuitively they're connected to you. So I feel like there's a psychic bond. You may feel when they're going to reach out, or when they reached out to you, you always knew it. You could feel it, and they feel it too. It's an unbreakable bond between you and this person. And maybe that's what those Zener cards were coming up for. It's about this unbreakable psychic bond, like you feel each other, you know each other. And the King of Cups indicates this person loves. They're no longer looking at what they lost or experiences they've had that have made them feel like they were not enough, because I also get this energy that this person felt like they were not enough. I feel like this person is actually finding the strength to take the journey, because my guide literally just pointed to the ship in the King of Cups. This person's ready to take the journey. And the outcome energy, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined relationship. It's meant to be. And you will come together when the time is right. Divine timing is in order. So I feel for the month of October, your person will reach out and ask to reunite. They'll remind you of a time you were together, and they'll tell you about them traveling or booking a vacation somewhere. But I feel like, whoa, explosive energy. I feel like you will hold off on this connection for a while. I feel like you'll make this person wait a little bit longer. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What else do they need to know for their highest good? Oh my gosh. I mean, I just shuffled the cards in a different deck and they're giving me the same message. The first card is your card, and we've got the card of self-care, home comforts, me time. Okay, so you are sort of building a foundation for yourself and focusing on your own needs. Whether that's journaling, whether it's, you know, enhancing your spiritual gifts, whether it's like, you know, kicking back and implementing self-care routines, whatever it means for you, my beautiful Librans, you're focusing on yourself at this time. Your person is getting explore, new territory, discover. So this person is being bold. I feel like they're traveling also. I feel like they're going on some sort of vacation. I mean, it may even be, you know, rainforest related, or, you know, perhaps a safari or something like that. But explore, I feel like this person is exploring their emotions. I feel like this person is discovering more about themselves. And the twin flame journey for them is new territory, because they're going to be fully involved in it, rather than just dipping their toe in, because they always feel like they're going to lose out, or they're afraid of rejection. And we've got the outcome energy, divine timing. So it says here, order, synchronicity, accord, at the right time, divine timing. So again, very important. Okay. Now they just asked me the number that is missing. The number that is missing. Well, there's two numbers missing if I really think about it. The number that is missing. So we've got 40, we've got 43, 44. So number 41 and 42 is missing. So maybe 41, 42 means something to you, my beautiful Librans. The number that is missing. They're not giving me anything more on that apart from the number that is missing. So I'll leave that there. Maybe that means something to you. It doesn't mean anything to me in this moment, and I'm not picking up on any energy to enhance on that or to... So I'll leave that there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we go. We got the fleur-de-lis. Now the fleur-de-lis is all about maturing. It's about settling down. It's about... a love that is protected. So it connects to the Emperor energy. So that's all about planning for the future, settling down, being someone that you can rely on. So divine counterpart energy. And they want on divine timing. So I will leave that there. I hope something resonates in this message for you in some way. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for all of you. Sorry, they're just actually giving me pancakes right now. They're showing me pancakes. And I saw the image as I was talking, and I sort of left it because I was going to tell you at the end. But then they kept saying pancakes, 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 pancakes over and over again. So I'm telling you, pancakes. Again, that may mean nothing to you or me in this moment, but it may mean something in the future. So I'm just going to leave that there. Please like or subscribe to my channel if it connects in some way. If it doesn't, then of course it may do in the next 4 to 5 weeks. So watch out for pancakes as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.